Hi children, how are you? Hope you are fine and sounds well. Congratulations for promoting into grade 5. This is Triveni from English department to teach a new lesson for grade 5, A Rupee Goes a Long Way, written by Ruskin Bond. Here is the picture of Ruskin Bond. Let's know about the author. He is an Indian writer of British origin. He played a very important role in the growth of children's literature in India. Most of his writing is influenced by life in the hill station at the foothills of Himalayas where he spent his childhood. This is all about the author Ruskin Bond. Children, what do you do if you find a coin? No doubt, without wasting a second, you will rush to buy your favorite things at shop. Won't you? Yes. So today, I am going to teach a new lesson, A Rupee Goes a Long Way. There was a boy named Ranji who had a 1 rupee coin. While pronouncing the word rupee, break into 2 syllables, rupee. He went to the Jumna sweet shop, tossed the coin on the counter and asked for a rupee worth of jalebis. What is the meaning of tossed? Something putting high, like shown in the picture. Mostly you can see this toss in cricket. What do cricketers do? They will toss the coin to choose batting or fielding. In the same way, Ranjit tossed the coin on the counter and asked for jalebis. The shopkeeper examined the coin so keenly. What do you mean by examine? Watching closely and keenly, and said, "This coin is out of use." Where are you living, children? In India. What is the currency used in India? Rupee. Imagine you have got a coin of 1970s. Can you use that coin now? No, you can't use it as it belongs to ancient time. To buy anything, you should use only the present currency. That's why the shopkeeper refused to take the coin. The boy understood it isn't new enough to buy anything. He shrugged and turned to the road. What is the meaning of shrug? Raising shoulders and drop them to show he did not care much, shown in the picture. Soon, Ranji started his move, wandering in the bazaar. What do you mean by wandering, children? Walking slowly in the bazaar. There, he heard a familiar voice behind him. Where are you going, Ranji? It was the voice of Mohinder Singh, Ranji's friend. Staring at Mohinder Singh, Ranji asked where he is going to. Mohinder Singh, who held a homemade fishing rod on one hand, replied, "I'm not going anywhere. I have been from canal." What do you mean by canal, children? It's a small passage dug in the ground to carry water to fields, crops, etc. like shown in the picture. Ranji, who was very much attracted to the fishing rod, asked him, "Will you lend it to me?" Mohinder agreed to sell it for 2 rupees. Ranjit, who had only 1 coin, convinced him to exchange the rod. Mohinder took the coin, examined closely and said, "Though it does not worth much, I will take it as my uncle collects old coins." Many people have the habit of collecting stamps. In the same way, Mohinder Singh uncle had a habit of collecting old coins. Ranjit was so happy and exchanged his old 1 rupee coin with fishing rod like shown in the picture. After taking the fishing rod, he waved goodbye to Mohinder and set off. After some time, while he was moving on the road, he saw a truck coming. He waved to stop the truck. As he knows the driver very well, the driver stopped and talked to the Ranjit. Children, look at the picture. This is the track. It is one of the means of transport like buses, aeroplane, car, auto and so on. Traveling by aeroplane, car, auto is very expensive. Poor boy, he cannot afford to travel by expensive mode of transport. He enjoyed his travel sitting back of the truck shown in the picture, watching roadside view all the way to the riverbed. After reaching his destination, he thanked the driver. Children, won't you thank if anyone helps you? Yes, you will. I know, because it's one of the magical words. After thanking the truck driver, the boy began to walk along the path. To his astonishment, what is the meaning of astonishment? A great surprise with shock, as shown in the picture. The river was just a shallow, muddy stream. It was a dry season. What do you mean by a dry season? During summer, we don't have rains. Due to extreme heat, the land gets dry and becomes muddy stream with little water like shown in the picture. With a lot of disappointment, Ranjit turned to his way. It was a long, hot walk back to the bazaar. While going on the way, he noticed ripe mangoes on the trees. Mangoes! It's favorite fruit of mine. I think it's favorite fruit of you also. Ranjit, watering his mouth, tried to get a few of the mangoes with the help of fishing rod. But it's of no use to catch them as they are too high to reach. He thought again of the jalebis that had not been able to buy. He had reached few scattered houses. What is the meaning of scattered? Everywhere. When he saw a boy playing a flute, Ranjit stopped walking and had his eye on the flute. What is the meaning of had his eye? Wanted very much to have the flute as shown in the picture. In the stillness of the hot afternoon, the flute made a cheerful sound. As Ranjit stopped walking, the boys stopped playing. Both of them had their eyes on each other. Ranjit had his eye on boy had his eye on the rod. Both of them stared on each other's thing and started sharing the things. There was a long silence. Ranjit and the boy broke the silence. They examined closely and started praising each other's things they have exchanged. Out of excitement, Ranjit put it his lips and blew hard. There was a shrill squeaking noise and a startled magpie flew out of a mango tree. What do you mean by startled? Surprised in a sudden, unpleasant way, like shown in the picture. Magpie, it's a name of black and white bird with a long tail and a noisy cry. Even the boy was so happy with the fishing rod. So both of them agreed for a trade. What is the meaning of trade? Exchange of things or goods between the people. So both of them had exchange of their things they had. Now it's time to learn vocabulary. Jalebis, Indian sweets. Bazaar, a street or an area of a town. Canal, a small passage dug in the ground. Now it's time to learn tip of the day. Don't read success stories. You will get only message. Read failure stories. You will get some ideas to get success. Finally, it's evaluation time. Home task. Come on, take your paper and start writing the question. The first question is, what is the name of the boy in the lesson? And the second question is, how did he start his travel with the old coin? By the next session, get ready with your answers. Now, finally, before ending this session, Do you want to know what happens to the boy traveling with the coin? You have to wait till next Friday. Stay tuned to next Friday. Have a fantastic time. See you soon on next Friday.